All right, something a little different. I'm watching the show, and I didn't want to come back and do a recap. I'm gonna watch it, push pause or push mute or whatever. So you'll hear some pauses in between the live. Okay, let me put this. Let me put this in. See, I can see it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Now, as I'm watching the show, you're gonna hear silence. Okay, because copyright. So when I played the show, okay, where is it? You're gonna hear some silence. Okay, so that's what I got there. Okay, I'm watching it right now. Now, first thing I want to say is the brothers talking over the sons, Maurice and Marceau. Um, if your big brother's telling you and your wife is telling you that your stepson feels like a stepson, I think you should listen. All right, let me just push mute so I can play this. You know what I think is funny? So she has her birthday shoot. What's her name? I'm sorry. It's too many teachers on the show. So she's doing her little birthday shoot and birthday whatever. I'm sorry, birthday shoot. Pictures or whatever. And cowboys is the theme. It's so funny how everybody wants to be a cowboy but don't live in Texas. I find that very funny. I'll be right back. So she's having her party at 38 special. And all this planning that you're doing, and I'm not rushing her to marry Ken, by the way. I'm not rushing that or anything. But I see that conversation has not come back up anymore, if you notice that. So I feel like she needs to take it slow when it comes to getting married to him. I think they should have fun, date, whatever, still being, whatever. You never know what can change. I just don't think she should rush to marry Ken. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm still watching the show. Okay, so Maurice and Marceau are talking to his son, stepson. Um, I don't understand, and I get being I'm the oldest in my family as far as siblings or whatever. Lord have mercy. Calling him out in front of the nephew, in front of the son is crazy work to me. Like, because it looks like a team up against, and I can't stand that. By the way, to me, I'm not saying because I'm listening to his tone. He might feel the way because he doesn't want the input. He's a different type of person. He don't want input. He wants to do his thing on his own. He also probably thinks he lives under the shadow of his uncle and his dad. I just don't think he wants input, and that's okay. And I get as a parent why you would feel okay about it. But Marcel be doing too much. That's all I'm saying. I'll be right back. Okay, wait a minute. What's her name? Oh, Jesus Christ. What's the older? Oh my God. Oh my God. I went blank. I don't know why I can't think of that woman's name. She's inviting her to her. I'm feeling crazy. She's inviting her to her birthday party. I'm actually gonna fast forward to her birthday party. That'd be funny. Hold on just a second. Montel and Marquez are not invited to the party. S- Um, hmm. Montel's not coming for sure. He's not going away not invited. Marquez is something else. Because Marquez is a little thirsty. He wants to be a part of something. It would not surprise me if Marquez walked in there because he wants to be on camera time. He wants his 15 minutes. He's salty about everything happening. I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up. Hold on. So I can't think of her name. Talking about Letitia Scott and the whole thing about the husbands because of comments that were made, like you guys were saying NDAs. I really wish they would let this go. This is like they should dead this. This is like old. Y'all talking about stuff for college day. Like, how old are you people? Like, this is too old. Let it go. Lord, mercy, Jesus. It's so funny seeing Montel because most of the time he was talking about male. Male is not mentioned at all. I mean, she probably would say, I don't want them to say her, she, nothing. They better not mention. They don't mention her at all. He was in a lunch or whatever with his mother, and of course he's talking to his mom about that during video. Again, can we please dead this topic? I'm so tired of hearing about this. Here go to Shay. Miss Scott, Mrs. Scott. So, well, you know what? I didn't think about it just now. She mentioned that when you walk into the party on the wall, you see a picture of Trish and Ken, but it's Trish's birthday party. That does make sense. I don't know why he's on the wall. It doesn't make it should be her on the wall. So maybe the men in her life want to be a part of everything she's doing. I don't know. Let me tell you who look good coming in that room. Nell and Chris, because I think Chris is fine. Nell and Chris walk in, baby. Let me tell you something. I mean, I know some of the girls came in with the Dates Do song or whatever they boot, but baby, Nell with the hair, the blonde was working for one. Chris walked. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get it. Dang it. Let me see if I can try. I was hoping to get a picture of him. I can't do it. Hold on. Okay, so the guys kind of called Ken out, and then he made a good point. I got to talk about it. He says at the end of the day that you're kind of the bad guy. They're still married. If anything, God forbid, was to happen to her, like real talk, they wouldn't come to Ken legally, paperwork. They would go to Marquez, even though Trump trying to change the marriage law or whatever. But ooh, he kind of hit him with that one. I'll be right back. It's almost over. To me, Trish, Trisha Scott, Trisha, whatever. Sorry, Scott and Kimmy, going back and forth with Nail about this interview and about Chris Fletcher saying anything about the NDA. To me is trash. Like y'all, I just thought that's nothing to argue about. I'm sorry. I kind of get Nail's point where it's like what Nail is saying. I do get what you're saying. You guys are talking about my grandbabies. You guys are talking about my kids and everything. But when it comes down to it, y'all don't have to say anything about y'all life. Period. Hold up now. Hold up. Now she asking Nail to be transparent about her own infidelity. Oh my lord. See, this is where things can go left at. That's too much to me. Okay, so now Letitia Scott is saying that there's stuff in the streets about Chris. Should Chris look good? I'm not trying to be funny. Chris do look good. He probably could pull him a little something, something. I mean, let's keep it real. That man is fine. Okay, now they calling the other Tish out, and it's true. She did lie about being in Montel's house. That stuff is true, but I mean, but the Kimmy and her do kind of act like they're more above, more elitist. I'll say that. Let me get the end of this and I'll get my last final comments. Okay, Ken, you better because the boys are coming to him crazy about being with a married woman. He's like, y'all got stuff about NDAs and young women. He said, y'all rather deal with a married woman than deal with y'all dealing with. Come on, Ken, stand on it. Stand on it for one. Okay, Chris is actually lying. That is not what he said. So Chris is actually lying. He did say that sounds like something they would say. So he's not telling the truth. I'm sorry. No, I don't like that. Wait a minute now. Nell don't play by her man. And Miss Scott putting her hand in her man's face, that's gonna be a no. Anybody would say a no to that. I can tell she didn't have some alcohol in her, which I wish I had me some right now. I can tell she didn't have some in it because she's like, no, no, no. In fact, girl, you're doing a whole lot. And Nell don't play by her man. She don't. All right. So pretty much the brothers, Scott brothers, calmed her down. Whatever. It was pretty much done after that. My thoughts is this: she should not get in another man's face. Um, another the husband doesn't matter who it is. She shouldn't be asking those questions because he only has to answer to Nail. Now I understand there was some comments made with her husband's name in it. I get it. I guess she's defending her man or whatever. But I do understand that 100%. But again, Nail is the only one that's owed any response or explanation, in my opinion. That's just it, point blank, period. All right. These episodes, they're not that great. I'm sorry to say it's a little bit on the snooze fest. But that's why I was like, I'm not gonna watch this whole thing to do a recap notes. I'm not doing all that. No, no, no. That stuff, them days are over for me. I said we can watch it live and talk about what was going on. All right, y'all. I am done for the night. I'm going to get into hustle and Hard and Hustle, whatever, Houston. I'll have to get that another day. With that being said, y'all know what time it is, and y'all know what to do. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is what it is.